as it says, C training Eclipse workspace. Eclipse workspace. And if you do Eclipse workspace, this will create a new, comes up, it should. So this is the welcome screen, right? You can just go and click close this one, right? And close this, and this will come here. And I think there's a step missing here, which I should have. So I know that there's some documentation issue here. So in fact, way before this, when the Maven was installed, or at least the Eclipse build, I should have added it here. Maybe again, sorry, I'm a little bit Eclipse build command, Maven clean install. Oh, I already, okay, so I have to change this. It's not with idea. It has to be Eclipse clean and Eclipse.
What is that idea?
Oh, that's another ID, right? And if you do that, so you have to make sure that many of you, like I've seen like emails saying that it does not run. Build fails because you're not at the location which is form.xml. So you really have to ensure that you're running from the form.xml. And once you do this, you will see an output and build successful. And by this time, you already have Eclipse. Okay, so you can import projects into the Maven, and for that, yes. So you basically right click and say import, general, existing project in the workspace, next, browse. So basically I have to come where my project is located. That's inside C training STMVN, where you have like compiled your code. This will give you a screenshot like this, Stephanie 10 snapshot. You check the documentation if that tells you that. Yeah, it does tell you that, yes. So this is complete from that perspective. So you will get a new project created here. And this will show you an error, and there's an error because something needs to set up. We have to set up something. And to set this up, basically you will go right click, project properties, Java build path, libraries, add variable, which documents also says m2 underscore repo, and where your repository is located. And generally for Windows XP, that will be document settings, your user, and inside your .m2, the repository. This is where to put. If you have like Windows 7, then probably your path most likely C : user comes directly there. But you will see .m2 folder. Okay. Put it here, and that will address all the compilation issues. So hopefully it will take care of all the compilation issues. I still see some of the Java issues, and let me make sure it's okay. So maybe something has been added recently. So old users for example, I do not need this. I do not know why this is an error. What?
Yeah,
okay, so, just convert it. I'm a little amazed to see this error though, but probably it has some bad character or something. And I'm going to check in this code so you do not have to get that error, right? Because so this will fix this error. And now let's go back to the document. So this will take care of all the error. I was actually till yesterday, but Sunday is going to be. Yeah. And all your error messages should be gone by this time. You not see which errors are there and fix them. And generally, if you're in QA, then you should not fix any errors. You should let us know and we'll fix it. Ideally, there should not be any errors in the code. And to run it, as it says run as, you go to index.jsp and click right click as run as run on server. And I'll go through that also. So when you say run as, you get a run on server window. You'll say manually define a new server. So you will choose, by default it chooses IBM WebSphere 6.0.
No.
But you will change it to Apache Tomcat. You will open the Apache menu here and choose Tomcat 6.0. And now it will say, what is the path? Where is the Tomcat? So it's a C software, Apache Tomcat 6.0.18. And that will, you click finish, and you can see a window like this. And actually, that's it. Actually, this will get your application running. So your application runs now. Let's repeat that. I can go to source index.jsp as the document says. Right click run as run on server. Apache 6.0. Next, you say where it is. I'll say it's in C software. C software, Apache Tomcat. I don't have a good help then actually. Just the home. And say next. You will see this project here finish, and it's starting your Tomcat now. You can see Tomcat is starting. You see the console with all the statements. And now you have the project up. It's very straightforward like so far, right? Did you get any error?
Yeah.
No,
So
right?
far, after that,
So,
either use the username. No, I actually tried to register.
so let's register now.
Yeah, that's it.
And user 1, password, put the same username. User 1, user 1, user 1, user 1. So first name, last name, and email address.